My name's Dalton Herrero. I'm on the Tampa Bay Brigade and I am a utility player. So I grew up in Tampa, Florida, born in Tampa, Florida. Went to Sun Lake High School. Childhood was just all the sports, football, baseball, basketball. I played all the sports I could. That was my favorite thing to do, is be on a team, and I like to win. No, so I didn't go to college for any sports. I ended up going to FSU for college. I did 2 years up there, got my AA, and I knew I wanted to be a firefighter, but you couldn't get hired until you were 18, and when I graduated, I was 17. I just turned 17 when I graduated high school, so I knew I had some time to kill. So I went and got my 2-year degree, which kind of helps in the fire service too. You get more pay and you get promoted faster, you get more points on your promotional tests. So I went and did that, and then yeah, I knew I was going to the fire department, so after I got my AA, I came back home to Tampa. I went to fire school through Tampa Fire Rescue, and then I went to EMT school as well. And then after that I got hired. It's been 4.5 years now, and last year when I did, I was an EMT, and I just got done with paramedic school, so I'm 5 months, I think now, as a paramedic. So I'm in charge of the rescue. I have my own, I'm in charge of other people now, so it's not like other people are in charge of me, so now I kind of run the show, which is scary, but it's a fun new thing to do. So I have a lot of family in the fire department. My dad's a fireman, his 2 brothers are firemen, and I also have 2 cousins who are firemen as well. So it kind of runs in the family. And as a kid, like, my dad is always around, because right now our schedule is 24 hours on, 48 hours off. I know it seems like a long time to be gone for 24 hours, but it's nice to have your parent there for the next 48 hours. You know, some people's parents work till 6 o'clock. When practice starts at 5, they're never there, but when my dad's off, he's off all day. So it was nice to see that, and knowing you can do something on the side if you want to make more money. Whether now the pay is pretty good, so we don't have to work a second job anymore, but if you want to, you can do that, or do things like this on your days off. So I didn't do much fitness. Mostly it was just playing sports. I never really did like fitness things, other than like running laps in football and running laps in baseball. But right before I started the fire department, I found CrossFit, and it was awesome. First few days were terrible. I'd never done cardio ever. Lifted weights, not really, like curls at gym class. But I fell in love with CrossFit, and it just so happened that it worked out perfectly with the fire department. Cardio-wise for sure, but lifting weights, because I think when I first got hired, I was 145 pounds and not fit. Now I'm like pushing 160 pounds, and I feel like I'm stronger than I ever have been. Yeah, kind of like before, just kind of learn everything you can. Sometimes when you're in that school, in the classroom, you can kind of daze off, but everything that the teacher's teaching you that they've probably experienced, and because most of the teachers have 20, 25 years on. So my advice would be, even if you think you know something, you can probably learn more about it. Sometimes you think you know something and other things can happen that aren't the exact same way as you learned it. So there's always something to learn. Definitely shout out my wife. She's the one that got me into CrossFit. So I definitely don't think I'd be here on the Tampa Bay Brigade if it wasn't for her. So that was huge. And then my family's always supported me in everything I do. And my dad is obviously my role model, being a fireman. He's almost 40 years, which is unheard of. Usually you retire after 20. So he's really pushing the limit there, which is inspiring to see.
Let's go! All night, baby. Come on, guys, let's get